When 2013 came, yeah, and Uhuru Kenyatta was looking for somebody to support him, Kalonzo Musyoka refused, Musalia refused, even Eugene refused. The only serious politician who was willing to cede his ambition for Uhuru Kenyatta was William Ruto.
The arrival of Raila Odinga.
And you see,
yes.
So if you are talking about respect, surely, if there is one person who has supported Uhuru Kenyatta at every turn, the only people who maybe have done more for Uhuru Kenyatta in terms of political issues is maybe Margaret, his wife, who supports him, and members of his family. There is no politician who has supported Uhuru Kenyatta more than myself.
Again, I'll go back to this.
And so all these shenanigans and stories being peddled by people who are insulting Uhuru Kenyatta the other day with calling him all manner of names, you know, calling him all manner of names. Today, they want to give me a lecture
on how to relate to
supporting Uhuru Kenyatta. Surely,
honestly,
give me a break, please.
While you have unfeatured, while you have respected the president, again, I'll go back to this and I'll mention it. The people you work with still attack the president on the podium and make demands which look like they're doing it on your behalf.
You see, again, you are going to people and allies. And these are not babies. They are not my employees. These are people who you...
Why don't you stop them, Deputy President?
When you, Ken Michungu,
yes,
can deal with them.
Why don't you stop them?
And you see,
yes,
this is the narrative that has been sold. Yeah? That is being sold by the media. Oh, you know, these people don't respect Uhuru Kenyatta.
But we don't put words in their mouth, Your Excellency. They speak.
The president.
They speak.
Let me tell you, if there is respect, if there is loyalty that must be displayed, there is nobody who has displayed loyalty to Uhuru Kenyatta and respect for
would you extend
better than myself. And for your information, yes, being a Christian myself, I know very well that Uhuru Kenyatta is not president by mistake or by default. President Uhuru Kenyatta is president today because God has ordained so.
Why would you stop these people, Deputy
President? I have a duty to make sure that I respect the president. I am loyal to the president.
Your Excellency, that's not in dispute. My question is, you speak last.
These are the people.
Yes, I will not speak about them.
These are the people.
You speak last.
Why don't you go and ask them?
You speak last. Why don't you correct them? You speak last in every forum. Why don't you just tell them what you said about my boss is not right?
You will be surprised as to how much war I have with all these people. Okay. And even if you ask them, you know, even if you ask them, more often than not, I actually want to speak and finish the meeting even before other people speak. In fact, many of the times, they complain that they are harassed, that they are told, you cannot say this, you cannot speak for long, you cannot make this demand. I have gone out of my way. But you see, you
can't control them.
You are dealing with politicians.
People.
You are dealing with people who have their own minds and heads. And for your information, please, why doesn't everybody carry their cross?
Which is true, but I'm asking you in that spirit, of respect, and
to carry the cross.
You're the senior most politician in the Jubilee government after President Uhuru Kenyatta.
Correct.
In terms of rank.
Correct.
Because you speak last, and this is the last time I'm asking you this question, and you say they don't listen to you, would you stop working with them? Because the crowd that is always behind you is the same crowd all over.
Let me tell you, my friend, more often than not, maybe you think, you know, there is this narrative that William Ruto is working with this, is going around with this person, William Ruto is paying money. In fact, I've heard those stories, paying this one to come to this meeting, paying this one to come to this meeting. My brother, I go to many meetings. When I go to the coast, you will find that it is members of parliament from the coast who are there. When I go to Mount Kenya, it's members of parliament from Mount Kenya who are there. I never carry anybody from any other corner.
Okay, but
So let us be, let us put this to rest.
all right.
I have told you my position.
Okay.
I have told you these other people are grown-ups. Go look for them, ask them this
That's
question,
question.
and deal
Good
with it.
enough. Good enough.